Turn it down. Alright, I haven't done a video like this in a while. Appreciate everybody watching the channel and everything like that. Pretty much I am bleached out. I had a good day today, made $1,000 roof washing and gutter cleaning, but the only problem is my setup is very cheap. It costs about $700. It already paid for itself, I would say, after the second job. So basically I just want to just point out that cheap setup will get you to where you need to get to, but at the same time save your money for a professional setup, because I've had more than one time bleach rupture from the pressure in the pump. Basically just, I don't know, I mean, normally the pump, once it makes it to a certain pressure, it'll just turn off, but for some reason it's not turning off. It's just continuously pumping, and it's driving the pressure so high that basically the hose bursts. So the hose has been bursting. I mean, luckily it is a very simple repair. If the hose does burst, all you do is just snip it, plug the connector right back, and that's it, you know, and then screw it right back together, you know. But basically, you know, I just want to point out that that cheap setup, you know, that costs like, you know, $700-800, it is useful to get you where you got to go, but use that money, save that money to get a professional setup, because a professional setup should not be bursting on you. I just had chemical burst into my face today, and that's why I'm a little stressed out right now. But it's okay though. I mean, you know, that's why we get paid the big bucks, right? You know, they call it bleach life for a reason, and because we're dealing with chemicals. So protect yourself. I mean, my hands are all ashy and cruddy. I'm about to go to the gym right now. I'm at LA Fitness in the parking lot, and basically I just wanted to make this quick video about that low budget Softwash setup. Just make sure when you do get it, save your money, because you're gonna need a professional build. The builds I've been looking at, they cost about $3,000. I don't know where I'm gonna put it, unfortunately, so that's my issue. I have this large carpet cleaning machine right behind me, but it rarely gets used. I mean, my carpet cleaning machine gets used maybe, I don't know, man, once a month. Yeah, like once a month. So basically, that's pretty much it. I mean, I'm not gonna keep rambling. I hope everybody out there making your money. I appreciate everybody watching these videos again. I'm trying to think of what other content to release. I'm thinking about doing, like, if I had to start a cleaning business, or like how to start a cleaning business type video, like how I did years ago with the how to get your truck mount, you know, machine. So basically that was all good, but pressure washing, roof washing, you know, exterior cleaning, as soon as I converted to that style of cleaning, my tickets increased like double again. So I'm going to promote that style or that form of cleaning business, because maid service is fine, janitorial service is fine. You can make money with that, pretty consistent money, but in comparison to pressure washing, house washing, you know, deck cleaning, roof cleaning, you know, roof washing, all that good stuff, gutter cleaning, you know, your tickets will double, triple, and it'll take the same amount of time. So I appreciate everybody again. I'm gonna go inside here. This is my leftover from 420. Actually, on 420, I got enough to last me until like maybe Halloween. I don't smoke too much. Like this whole thing, I have this for 2 days. But yeah, basically at the end of the day, relax at the end of the day, work out, get some food, some groceries. Probably go on a date this weekend. I don't know. Try to relax. That's all I'm trying to say. Balance. Balance is another thing too. Just because I'm open 7 days a week doesn't mean I'm open to work 7 days a week now. So now what I'm doing is consolidation. So I got my average ticket to about $250, which I was talking about earlier. Get your average ticket to $250, and then try to get 2 of those, because a $250 ticket for me is about 2 hours, 3 hours worth of work tops. Sometimes I can get it done in less than that time, but basically the average work order is going to be around $250. And then if I get 2 of those lined up, at the end of the day, I've made $500. So I've made my $500 goal already. And then today I've doubled that. It was like $1,000. It was a little over $1,000. I'll put it up right now, the work order. But the other day it was like 800, maybe 900, 900, and it was 1 ticket again. No. It was 2 tickets. And I think no. Anyway, I'm working too much. Alright, so basically that's pretty much it. I don't want to ramble, but basically that's another thing I wanted to speak on. If anyone out there, you got your cleaning business, you're working it and everything like that, make sure you have your minimum set. There's one video I'm about to release where it was a 2-story house wash, but when I got there it was like 3 stories. I had to use my ladders just to clean it, and the guy was like, oh, you want $100 and something more? And I had to explain to him, I said, I don't want $100 more, it's just I have to charge $100 more because of what we have. Honestly, the size of his home, I definitely could charge $200-300 more, but I'm not that type of vendor. So the whole thing is, he gave me a little bit of lip, and I just basically stayed calm and told him about I understood where he's coming from and stood my ground. I didn't really change what I had to say. The whole thing was my side, where I was coming from was, if you had to do this job, that it's bigger than what the estimate is, and that was the bottom line. I mean, like I told him, I said, your house, it looks like a ranch from the front, but you told me 2 stories on the phone. So anyone can be deceived by pictures or a satellite, overhead view or something like that, but we give an estimate, and what we gave was an estimate. And now that I'm here, I can give you the actual quote, because I can see the dynamic of the job and the work order and everything like that, if it fits within the definition of what the estimate over the phone is. And I'm not really a stickler either. I mean, even if I get to a home and like one side is 3 stories, I'm not going to come back and say, oh, it's a 3-story home. I'll just go ahead and say, hey, listen, I see you got a high side, but we're going to keep it simple. We're going to just keep it a 2-story home, and I'm going to go ahead and get this clean for you. And they're very happy, and I'm very happy. I mean, I think I charge around $300 for a 2-story now. So $300 done within an hour, and I'm good. So this one, I stood my ground, and I mean, I didn't think he was going to go for it, and I drove out there. I mean, I was at least an hour away from my home, and I was not afraid to drive away. Over $100. I know some people will be like, oh, you should take it, but you gotta understand, I had to take my ladder down. I had to climb up these stairs. It was like 20-30 steps, a big hill, going to the back of the house. I was by myself. I didn't have an assistant, as usual. And I wasn't gonna do it for a 2-story price. I know $300, and he was like, so it's gonna be like $400 something. I said, yeah. And and I'm looking at it, and I'm like, this is easy, a $500, maybe even a $600 house.